welcome everyone. I'm Shubham Karmakar. The code is Singerji, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. And we will continue the course of the DSA using C, and that is day 5. We will discuss about the types of linked list. What is the types of linked list? We have discussed about all about the linked list and array, and in the last video we have compared the linked list and array also. So you can read about it. You must read about it. So if you have not seen the video, you will get it the I button and you can see it. Okay, so what are the types of linked list? We have told you about the simplest structure of linked list, basically the SLL, in the last lecture. So here are the 4 types of the linked list: single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list, and doubly circular linked list. What are those? We will discuss. So we are here. So we have shown you the single linked list, no? What is here? You can see here. Okay, that's the single linked list. We have an head. The head points to a data part of the first node, and with the data part there is the next part also, and the next part of the first node arrows to the second node address, and the next part of the second node points to the address of the third node, and it is continued till we go to the last node, and in the next of the last node we have the null value because there is nothing after that. Okay, so this is basically the singly linked list. We have told you about it. Okay, we have done some rough work here, so we'll erase it. Okay, let's erase it. Now let's talk about it. This is the single linked list we have told to you. Now what is the double linked list? Or before going to the double linked list, we'll go to a third point, that is circular linked list. What is circular linked list? So circular linked list, if we told about the circular linked list, it will be clear to you. So you can see here there is nothing. I want to give you a good picture of that, so please wait. Okay, I think that's good. That is the picture of a circular linked list. What does the picture say? That's the start. Start means what we have told as the head pointer. So head pointers points to the, okay, that's, and here we have some problem with the picture, that is not the singly circular, or circular means singly circular. Yes, we can show you. So what is that? Let's see here. We have an head pointer. The head pointer, this is an head. The head pointer points to the first node. This is the first node. Okay. It has the data part and the address part. So the address part points to the address of the next pointer. Okay. So it is continued that, and that is the last node. We have written here that it is the last node. So in singly linked list, what we have done, at the last node, in the next part we have the null. For singly linked list, we have the null in the next part of the last node. But in the circular linked list, the next part of the last node points to the starting of the first node. Means the next part of the last node points to the address of the first node. What is the benefit? That is, for traversing, we don't need to start from the head again. Okay, we can traverse from, or we can start the traversing from any element. As it is pointing to the first node, so we can think that it is a circular thing, and in a circular pattern we can say nothing is the first node, nothing is the last node. I think you can understand. So that is the circular linked list. Now what is the doubly linked list? It will be quite difficult for you, but if we tell all the point, it will be clear to you. Doubly linked list, you can see here. In the doubly linked list, we don't have the two parts in the one single node. We have here three parts. What are those? We can see. Let's remove it. So this is an doubly linked list. Here we have the head part and we have the last node here. It is the last node. Okay, this is the last node. The head points to a first node. In the next part of the first node, it is the second node address, and the next part of the second node, it is the third node address, and it is continued till the last node. But what is the difference? Difference is in the node. As we know, node is the basic atom, we can say the basic atom of the linked list. We have the data part here, and the next part here, and in the doubly linked list case we have also a previous part here. The next part takes the address of the next node, as well as the previous part takes the address of the previous node. Why we use that? For backtracking only. Nothing is here. For backtracking. If there is no backtracking, it is quite difficult for us to go back to the previous node. So we use the backtracking here, using the doubly linked list. It is very simple thing, you can understand. So as here, next node, next, and at the next of the last node here is null, as well as in the previous of the last node there is the second previous. In the second previous last node's previous, we have the third last node, and the previous of the third last node is the fourth last node. This type of things. And as we reach the first node, in the previous of the first node, here also the null value. That is the double linked list. I think that is clear. Now we can go to the doubly circular linked list. Okay, the doubly circular linked list. It is too much easy topic. You can see the quality is low. Sorry. Okay, I think that's the correct image. We have downloaded the image in the previous steps in the time of double linked list, but it is in the time of circular linked list, but it was not the correct. That is the doubly circular linked list. What does the image say? Let's analyze. We have the starting node here, a starting pointer here, start pointer or head pointer. It points to the first node. In the first node, next we have the second node, as well as we are going, and the next of the second node, last node, next of the last node points to the first node, as well as the circular linked list, and as well as the double linked list, we have the previous part also here, and the previous part points to the address of the previous node, and at the previous of the first node there is the last node address. The previous of the first node is the last node address, so it is called the doubly circular linked list. Doubly circular linked list. I think the point is clear to you. So that is all about the types of the linked list. I think it is clear to you. And these four types are very simple thing. At first you have can have some confusion, but later it will be clear to you. Okay, so all out linked list we have cleared. We have the implementation part. We'll do it in the next video. We'll implement the linked list and its operations and many types of linked list cases. Okay, so much for today. See you in the next video. Stay tuned, keep learning, and bye bye.